Hello from Srinagar in Kashmir. I am down at Lake Dal and I'm just about to get on a Shakira to go on a boat. I'm going to be staying on a boat here, a houseboat, a luxury houseboat, for the next 7 days. How exciting. If you want to see what it's like staying on a luxury houseboat on Lake Dal, watch this video. So I am Lee from the Frugal Travellers. The other Frugal Traveller, Mandy, is in Thailand at the moment. I'm going to be meeting Jeff today. Now Jeff is an old school traveller who we met in Thailand years ago, and we've met all around the world. He's been in some of our videos in Portugal and in India, so check those out. Jeff has kindly splashed out and got this really nice boat. He has organised a stay on the Amina Heritage Houseboats here on Lake Dal. He's going to be turning up from Delhi Airport in a minute. I'm going to meet him, we'll jump on the Shakira, and we'll go and check out the boat. I can't wait to see what it's like. This is going to be awesome. And these are the houseboats here on Lake Dal down at the front row. I think our one is a little bit behind. We'll find out when we get there. So Jeff has made it. Welcome, Jeff. How are you?
Thanks, Lee. Great to see you again.
Yeah, oh, like I was saying, you know, Jeff was with us earlier in India, in Portugal, you know, so he's here for this trip as well. You looking forward to it?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
awesome, yeah. So,
it'll be nice staying on the houseboat.
well and truly, we're going to jump on the Shakira now and head over there. Just jumping on the Shakira now. This is how you travel over onto the boats. It's very relaxing way to come towards the houseboat here. You can see them on this side and on the other. So here we are at Houseboat Amina, and this is what the boats look like. We'll check them out as we go in.
Welcome.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Welcome to the Amina
Looks very nice.
Houseboats here.
Looks so wonderful. Looking forward to this day. Okay, look at how luxurious that looks. Very impressive. We'll get checked in and then I'll do a bit of a tour later on the boat. I think it's going to be really good. So this is what the deluxe triple room looks like in the Amina houseboat. Now, quite impressed at first view. It looks pretty amazing. You've got this lovely wooden paneling and these chandelier things. Nice touch. They said the boat's 35 years old, so heritage, yeah, not so. You've got a cupboard here, blankets, we might need those, television, which we probably won't use, double bed for Jeff because he's paying, fair play to him, and I've got a single, so that's the triple room. Now this is about 4,500 rupees a night, which isn't cheap, about 50 euros. The toilet is tangerine orange, look at that, wow. Hopefully there's hot water, a bath, a sink and a normal style toilet. Pretty reasonable. Wood paneling roof as well. Yeah, so about 50 euros a night. You can get boats like this for about half that price. We made a bit of a mistake when we organised booking it. Look around, do some shopping on booking.com because there's lots of good options available. So this is the room. And then in these boats, it tends to be like a railway carriage, a long corridor. There's 1, 2, 3, we're room number 4, 5, maybe 6 rooms in this boat. Let's head down to the other end, see what that looks like. This is the dining area. Nice elegant chairs, tables with plastic flowers, the lights and the very nice roof. I say it does look quite nice. They're going to serve breakfast here in the morning, so we will get breakfast. That is included in the 4,500 rupees. And then through to the communal area, which we came in before. Unfortunately, the chandelier is not working at the moment. Electrical fault. That's a shame. It would look nice with it. Beautiful paneling roof. And nice, comfortable chairs, chaise lounge type things. This is where you sit and relax and read. All the flowers are out. And then coming out, doing a little bit of a tour, Jeff. What's your first impression?
Yeah, very pleasant.
Nice, yeah. Relaxing. Seems cool, mellow.
It does.
Yeah, yeah. It's nice. We've got this very ornate woodwork, patterns, etc. Lovely place to sit outside and just read and relax. So I must say I had quite a good night's sleep last night. The bed was very comfortable and I really needed that after travelling overnight to get here, so that was good. Breakfast now. Jeff?
Yeah, a small omelette. I'm not sure whether it's 1 egg or 2.
Yeah, you got an omelette there, and
we've got 1 paratha. Oh no, we've got 2 paratha.
2 parathas there. Aloo paratha with should have potato in it. Some apple that is going a bit brown. He cut a while ago, and dahi.
Yeah, a bit of yogurt.
Yeah, and there's a cup of tea coming as well. So this is the breakfast that you get. They did say it was going to be a buffet, but this is all that we've been bought. This is a €50 a night room for 2 people. This is the breakfast that you get here. It looks reasonably substantial, but not quite what I was expecting. Jeff?
Yeah. I was hoping to be able to take as many eggs as I wanted.
Yeah, and
from a buffet.
I know you can eat
lots of eggs for breakfast.
Yeah.
This will have to do.
This is what we get here. I chose for bread, so I got eggs with bread, and Jeff didn't go for the bread.
Yeah, we have noticed a lot of the extras that were promised, we haven't got.
We haven't eventuated, so you have to kind of ask if you want things, and if you want water, you have to pay for it. So we've stepped off the boat for a bit to come out and have a little wander around. You get the shikara over, and they charge 100 on the boat, 50 per person, and sometimes you can get it cheaper if you can get a public one. Depends. Down on the boulevard now. So all the ghats are along the front here. It starts at 1 at this end, all the way up to 12, I think, at the far end. Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. Hello. And yeah, so you jump on the ghat, at the ghat, and get a shikara over to the boat. Shikara. Keep saying Shakira. Shikara. Yeah, and then along the boulevard, lots of eating places and stuff. And also behind here you've got lots of restaurants, places you can eat. Jeff's ahead of me now, we're just scouting out somewhere to eat. Hello! And there's plenty of touts around who will want to get you into their boat or into their taxi or tuk-tuk or sell you something, whatever. Lots of things for sale. Lots of these restaurants around. We had a bit of a walk around looking for somewhere nice to eat, and we found this place, Laasa Restaurant, since 1976. They've got a lovely garden restaurant here, and we've ordered the mutton shish kebab because we feel like a bit of meat. I'm feeling a bit better now, and that's good. And some chips on the side, why not? Let's see what it looks like when it comes. Food has come, and this is the lamb kofta, is it, Jeff?
Mutton shish kebab.
Mutton shish kebab, yeah, okay, get that right, yeah. The chips, good amount of chips, that was 200 for 1 portion, which we shared between us. The mutton shish kebab was 330. Give it a go. Okay, it's kind of empty. Nice. Nice bit of flavour in there, yeah.
Good.
I'm impressed. I am impressed, yeah. Jeff was just looking at me with like worried looking eyes.
I was nervous whether it's going to taste, because I've been talking about having this all day, well, since yesterday.
Yeah,
we've been talking about having this.
We found another place and they said it was going to be open at 4, didn't they?
Yeah.
And it wasn't, so we're here instead.
Yeah, the 4 o'clock place said, oh no, we're not going to do that tonight.
I think they eat late, don't
and
they?
we found another place, they said,
Yeah.
oh yeah, we'll do them, but we've started 11 p.m.
11
tonight.
p.m, yeah, so here we are at about 6, I think it is, something like that. We've got our kebab and our chips, and we're pretty happy.
Yeah.
Enjoy the meal, Jeff. Ghat number 9, this is where the local boats go from. Well done, Jeff, for finding this one again. You've got our same man.
Our favourite man, the guy with a hearing aid that doesn't work.
Yeah, he's a lovely guy. I don't think he can hear anything, but he's got lots of smiles. And he only charges 20 rupees per person to take us back to our boat, which is absolutely fantastic. So that's the great thing. You can go from the boat to the ghats, back to the mainland easily enough, can't you? So this is how the lake looks at this time of day. It's really nice. You've got the mountains in the background, the boats bouncing along. You've got these wonderful houseboats here that we're going to go through this channel back to our place. And there's even a shop over there, like a floating shop that you can go to. Pretty chilled life, eh, Jeff?
The worst day travelling is better than the best day at work.
Yeah. I'll go along with that.
Even though we've both been quite sick lately.
We've had some bad days, yeah.
But it's still better than going to work at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Hello, how are you? That's the way to do it, standing up. If that was me, I'd be in the water by now. So after a 5-minute little ride, we are back at the Amina Houseboat. Really nice way to come home. So the perfect time here on the houseboat is sunset, when the light is beautiful, it's all very calm and everybody's out on their boats punting around. It's really pretty and it's wonderful to enjoy it before the mosquitoes start. Hey Jeff.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing my jeans at night and my long sleeve shirt. And
Good
I'm
advice.
having my cold coffee.
Yeah, that will keep them at bay, won't it? Yeah, I even put socks on my feet because they bite me, and I put my long sleeves down. So one thing to think about when you're relaxing on these wonderful houseboats, it's nice to be outdoors, but as soon as the sun sets, mosquitoes will be out and they're pretty ravenous for an hour or two. So the usual setup with these boats is a company owns 3 or 4 of them in a line. So we've got this one here, and then there's one here, there's an eating area here, and then they have kind of some areas, communal areas where you can sit around. They've got dining tables here, they've got this jetty, they've got another boat here and another boat here, jetties, and this is where their shakiras leave from. So this is how it is. When the boats are really full and there's lots of people around, you go to the communal dining area to eat. We're gonna go down there for breakfast now. The first few days we sat outside, which was quite nice. But the communal dining area is down this little pathway. So this is the little communal dining area. It's enough for all the people on all the boats here, and maybe they do some buffet, do you reckon, Jeff, at some stage?
Yeah, I think they do when they're full.
Yeah, so when there's lots of people here.
Yeah, when there were 10 of us one night.
Yeah.
And they didn't even do a buffet then. I think maybe when they had 20 or 30.
That's right, yeah. And so we've just got the normal breakfast here, like Jeff's got his down him already. And I've gone for the omelette with bread again, the aloo paratha, some apple. Maybe is there going to be dahi coming?
Yeah.
A little bit of construction happening on our boat today. They're replacing part of the roof because there's been some leaks. So I've come on to the next boat to hang out for a while, and it's very similar. A little bit less ornate, I think, but just to show the kind of wooden decoration we have on these boats. I do really like the way they're carved, different patterns, and the lacquer work as well, which makes it look very nice. The wood shines out. They say it's Deodar wood, which is a local hardwood in this area, very popular and common in Kashmir, but it's running out now, so the cost of Deodar wood is going right up. So it costs a bit to make these boats, but yeah, very nice, really pretty the way they are designed. Here's the one next door, maybe a little less even. Great thing about the stay here is that you get to go on a free 1-hour shikara trip every single stay. We're going at sunset because this is the time to go. Hey Jeff.
Yeah, so we can avoid all the mosquitoes that hang around our
outside
place
on the balcony there. Yeah, Jeff's all dressed up in his nice white shirt, looking good, ready for your sunset cruise.
Yeah, we're going to pick up a lot of chicks out in Dal Lake.
Oh, it's so romantic, and it's just me and Jeff and the Shakira driver. How much fun. It rocks a little. Look at this. So this is what these boats look like. These luxury shikaras that are run by the hostels, the hostel boats. Here's our boat here. And you got a nice bit of comfort, so you can sit back, relax and enjoy the lovely surroundings. Jeff's just getting established. Sit back, relax and enjoy the scenery of Dal Lake on this beautiful evening. Part of the Dal Lake tour, you come down to the floating market, and here there's shops. Not sure if they're floating, they're on platforms. Hello. Shops everywhere. Hello.
How are you? Hi. Doing well. So beautiful in Srinagar.
You meet so many friendly people here on the boats, all coming down at this time of night to enjoy. You got a good laugh there, Jeff. Well done. The word beautiful helped, I think.
Yeah, I said she was so beautiful in Srinagar. Well, I didn't quite say that, but yeah, she took it that way, so she can take it.
You got a smile on her face, always good.
And got lots of laughs, main thing.
So yeah, you can come down here and do some shopping if you really want to, but we're just quite happy to cruise around. A little bit of fishing going on there, coming away from the shops a little bit into more of a nice relaxing channel. So I've decided to eat on the boat this evening. Well, I'm not actually on the boat, I'm in the dining area where I had my breakfast this morning, and I've ordered the thali, which is 280 rupees. A little bit dearer than normally in the street, but reasonable, I suppose, for being on a boat. And it comes with rice, we've got paneer, we've got the salad, we've got vegetables, and we've got dal. Yeah, that's very reasonable, that's very good. Thank you very much. And the excellent roti as well that comes with it, so it's quite substantial, a good meal. I'm looking forward to trying this. Thank you. So it's our last but one day here on the boat after 7 days of luxury and relaxing on board this boat. Now, one thing I need to warn you about is the fact that these boats are old and they do require a lot of care and attention. So often there is some construction work. Now, we've had 3 days of non-stop construction work here on this boat. At the moment, they've got the floorboards up. They're doing something down in the bilges. I don't know if that is common maintenance, but a lot of banging outside the room. But also that they've been doing the roof outside on the terrace. Now, they've had a problem with electricity, so water's been coming through the roof, and they've had to replace some of the sheets on the roof and rewire the whole of the back room, the lovely lounge area. Now, let's just have another look at this lovely area because it is pretty. And one of the selling points is the beautiful chandeliers on top, on the ceiling there. But the chandelier in this one has come down now because it's under being fixed, and they've rewired all of this, and now it's quieter, but they're just finishing off the electricity out there. I'll just pop past. The manager's there overseeing everything, so there's been a bit of banging and stuff like that. Got new lights in, the electricians are up there. Hello, hello. And there's work being done all the way through. When that is finished, I'm sure it will be lovely. So we've had 3 days of construction. Now, we've paid pretty good money, really, almost 50 euros a night to have the luxury of a houseboat, and we've had 3 days of construction. So that's just one thing to take into consideration. Stepping away from the construction work, life on the lake goes on. Everybody is relaxing on the boats and enjoying the peace and tranquility of Dal Lake. So we're coming to our final day here on the boat, and we thought we'd just do a little roundup to say what we thought of our experience of staying on a luxury houseboat on Dal Lake, this Amina Heritage group of houseboats. So as far as I'm concerned, it was very nice surroundings, but there was a lot of negatives as well with all the construction going on, and we didn't quite get what we had expected. Well worth looking in advance, reading the reviews, but don't take all the reviews as wrote, because a lot of them are fake reviews on many different boats I've noticed on booking.com. But what we paid was probably double what we should have paid. There are a lot of boats around about half of that. We paid about 4,500 a night. You can get luxury ones for around about 2,000, 2,500, so do a lot of shopping. I even got offered one for 500 on the way out here. Now, that probably wasn't luxury and it probably didn't have breakfast, but it just goes to show the difference in all of these houseboats. Jeff, what's your impression of the whole experience?
Cheers.
With a drink? Yeah, you'll feel better with that?
The morality police here in Kashmir are overwhelming.
Yeah.
They want to tell you what you can and can't do. I've been asked to move along a few times.
Yeah.
But yeah, very similar impression to Lee. It's about twice the price of what it's worth.
Yeah.
Quite a few things they promised us they didn't deliver, just such as bathrobes and slippers and
toothpaste and yeah,
stuff like that. But also for this price, you'd expect to have a good shower. But like every other place I normally go to in India, a lot cheaper. About 2/3 of the holes in the shower head are blocked.
Yeah.
And the other ones, half of them go sideways.
Yeah. So you're paying for luxury, but you're not quite getting some of those little features, are you?
Yeah, they just don't do the maintenance. And like Lee said, the last 3 days under construction, replacing a corrugated iron roof. Lots of banging and banging with hammers. And
we came here purely for relaxation and peace and quiet.
Yeah, and one more thing, if someone comes for one night, they get 1 hour on the shikara.
Yeah.
If you come for 7 nights like we've come, you get 1 hour free on shikara. So we complained, and he's grudgingly going to give us 1 hour tonight, so we'll have 2 hours for our 7 nights.
Yeah, yeah. So
really, I think we should get 7 hours. It's not going to happen. It was very grudging. He granted us another one.
Yeah.
Because we had sort of mentioned that lots of things we're not getting, and this construction for 3 days has been quite annoying.
A little bit, yeah. So it's the least they can do really is give us something like yeah. So that is the experience all in all. You know, there's good, there's bad. Make your own decision when you go, but like be very careful on what kind of boat you choose. Thanks very much for watching, really appreciate it. There's plenty of other videos in the India series, so check them out. Not quite sure where we're going next, but keep watching for more Frugal travel videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Say bye, Jeff.
See you all.
Cheers.
Cheers.